you seriously thought that Gara? You just realized that? Oh, what are you talking about?
What's up? What are you dressed up for? No, get out. Get out.
Why do you keep going? Go, wait. They could have come to our party. We know this.
Get out.
When I was a boy, I dreamt like a man. I knew something was coming and I should be waiting. When I was assured the ground wouldn't hold, all those nights in my bunk bed learning to float. That's how I got here, with a broken nose and a skeptic's eye every night. Up on that hill, the snipers remove my lightning and arrows, my burden of proof. I made my mind up, at least I think I did. I could never be sure of those voices at war. I blocked one road, locked every gate closed. I papered over the bridge. And then I found out my heart's a bloodhound. It's always searching, it's always searching. It's how you got here, despite my best design. I picked up your sin and let you sneak in.
What?
You like it?
World star. World star. World star.
World.
Yeah. So weird.
Probably you. Wow, you guys rate someone's like 20
Who brought paper?
Me? No one?
No one?
No.
Grab a seat and come close to the border.
You know, just.
Dominic, put that away and grab a piece of paper. Come on up. Make sure you can see the board. Are you gonna join us? It's gonna be fun.
Don't you yet. She's out there.
Alright guys, so as a little bit of a treat for you, because you guys, you get what you deserve in life, right? You know, and sometimes, so I have a little present for you guys today. So here's what I need you to do. We gotta put all phones away. In order for the present to work, you gotta have all phones away. You have to have I'll send you this if you really want. Oh, nice.
I can. At the top it says you get what you deserve.
Where is it?
MP4.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
We're gonna watch what we're doing.
So, here's what you need to do. I have.
Whole year?
I'm gonna put something up here all year long, guys. Every day. No.
No.
So here's what I need you to do for this present. You guys have to write every single thing I write up here down. I'm gonna talk fast, so you're gonna have to keep up. I'm going to write something here and then move over. That way you can have some time.
Do we need to write 3 boards?
No, I'm just giving myself enough space that you can write them down as I move on, because I'm going to move fast.
Wow. Fast.
So-
Go fast.
The rest of the presents up here. Okay, so are you ready?
Get up, get up.
All right, so
Eh.
here is an introduction on derivatives. Take a look here. Make sure you write this down. I'm serious. You got to keep up. This is going to be fast. Is a problem. You need to write everything I write up here. It needs to be written down.
You're drawing
Can we
your
make it
This
tiny?
f of x is this function here. Now in this case it's a parabola, but really f of x can be any function f of x. Now if we take 2 points, then let's say that this distance right here is h.
What?
Then this point here would be x plus h.
Oh.
Okay. Now, if I plug that point into my function, so if we have f of x plus h, that's our y coordinate of our first point. So here is our change in y over our change in x. So what we want to do is we want to make this h go to 0. We want these 2 points to be the same. So we need to take the limit, okay, the limit as h goes to 0. The way you say this is f prime of x. This is the first derivative. You want to put a box around that in your notes.
Don't you need some new markers?
Definition of a derivative. So, I've come up with an example for us to use for this.
Yo, why did they get those?
You're going to want to write this down.
Yo, they gonna cover this one?
A football player kicks a football in the air at a speed of 100 feet per second. It starts at a height of 2 feet. I have 3 questions for you. 1, how fast is the ball traveling at 3 seconds? 2, when is the ball going a speed of 0 feet per second? How high in the air will the ball reach? You need more paper?
No.
Oh, all right, go to the back. We can answer all these questions by using this definition of a derivative.
Oh, of course. I didn't know.
Okay, so we're going to use this thing that we boxed, which was super important, right? Definition of a derivative. Let's call it h of t since it's height and it's time. Okay, so h of t, t is time, h is height. If we look at a graph of this, we can kind of picture this. It starts at 2 feet. Okay, if this is time and this is height, derivatives tell us the rate of change or the speed at any given point. It's the limit as h approaches 0. This is where it gets complicated, so make sure you're really paying attention.
Oh, this is where it starts?
Why are we doing that?
So rather than h, let's call this delta t.
This is not college.
Almost.
Is that
Okay, h prime of t, we take the limit as delta t approaches 0, divided by delta t. So rather than just changing our h interval, now it's delta t. It's just how far along we change
T plus
our
change?
time.
T plus delta change?
Yeah, so it's our initial time, it's wherever we are, wherever we're starting, plus some change in time. Let's plug this in. This is where it gets super fun.
This gets fun.
This gets way more fun.
Where did it begin?
Oh man, you didn't get on? You didn't get on this train?
I stayed
This is the
behind.
most
Well, anyway.
Wait, we were supposed to be writing all of this down?
Yeah, this should be down hopefully already. Now, if we want to plug t plus delta t into our equation, you guys know how to do that. That's called composite functions. That was on the final. That was actually extra credit. Times t plus delta t
I don't know what's happening.
squared. Just keep up. Plus 100 times t plus delta t
I don't
plus
have
2
enough room.
The limit does not exist.
divided by.
The limit does not
Limit does
exist.
not exist. It does not
The limit
exist. Limit does not exist.
Why not?
Something.
Because it's from me growing
The
up.
limit
Oh,
does
all
not
right.
exist.
Minus, actually this is going to become a plus, so we have, oh, plus 2. Yeah, plus 2.
Or pluses or
I'm going to go, let's make some more room here.
I need more paper.
Somebody get him more paper.
I need more paper.
Somebody get that man paper.
I
Give me
can't
plus
get
2, we
paper.
have
Yeah.
plus, sorry, 16.
I fell off.
Okay,
Are you sweating?
make sure this comes to Ashley. Alright, now we're going to keep this going. Limit of delta t approaching 0.
I'm barely on the second one.
Man,
Ah.
hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am.
Yo, good idea. Yes, look at
Now,
my notes.
This is just polynomials, guys. That's all this is. Sorry. So we're going to distribute this negative 16t squared here. So we have negative 16t squared. Distributing. We're distributing. We got negative 32
Sorry.
Wait, is that 32T?
to 32t delta t. And then we have delta t.
Why does there have to be a delta?
Guys, we are so close. We are so close.
We
We are so close.
college now.
No, don't drop out. Check it out. This is going to get a lot easier. Negative 16t squared, positive 16t squared. Those cancel out.
Oh! Oh, good.
Let's see. This is the limit as delta t approaches 0 of, we have negative 32t delta t. No, we're not done. We haven't even answered the 3 questions. How fast is the ball traveling at 3 seconds? How high is the ball going to get? And when is the ball at 0 feet per second?
I don't understand how we deserve this.
I'm afraid.
They're playing
This is a
Monopoly.
Delta t. Okay, now, here's the cool part. You guys, oh, this is the first hour. They were in the party. This is... Now we can factor out, notice, we have a delta t. So, check it out. Better keep up. Better keep up. Sorry, I made a mistake. This should be 100 delta t. Go back. 100 delta t. This should be 100 delta t. So this is 100. Now here's the cool part. And you guys actually missed a whole week because you didn't come to school about limits. Alright?
What?
And so now you have to know about limits. So the limit as delta t goes to 0 of this is negative 32t plus 100 here is h prime of t. This equation gives us the rate of change at any value of t for our function. And h prime of 3 then equals 4 feet per second. We have now answered the first question.
Oh!
This is our first derivative. This is our instantaneous rate of change of the football.
How many derivatives are there?
There are multiple. They all tell different things. We're almost there, guys. We have 2 more questions to answer, and then we are done with
You
this.
said almost there like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, we almost got to the exciting part. Now we're at the exciting part.
I need to pay
I forgot the question.
Propel.
What is the ball going at a speed of
When is the ball is the speed of the ball will be at 0 seconds. Or 0 feet per second. How do I solve this? Oh, we just subtract 100.
Where you look?
Negative 100 equals negative 32t.
Hello.
Then we divide by negative 32.
What?
Then we divide by negative 32. So then, not 1/3. You're thinking the other way around.
36.
3 ones.
It's about 3 ones. So it's
I don't have a backpack.
This is the last day.
better not forget a backpack. So we got question 1 answered. We got question 2 answered. What was the second question? Third question. Sorry, third question. How high will the ball travel? How fast is this going at the peak? No, 0. 0 is going 0. Do we know when that happens?
At its max.
We don't know when that happens?
3.1.
At 3.1 seconds.
3.1 seconds.
I want to know, our equation was, remember, negative 16t squared, so that's 3.1 squared. Anybody need more paper? He's got me, he's my paper guy.
I just need it.
Okay, now, oh, check it out. There you
3 hours ago.
I get it. I'm the one who passed it up to you.
Look at that. Great times. So we have negative 16 times 9.61 plus 6, 9. Add that up. You guys doing this right? You ahead?
7.
Oh.
29.
13, 153.76.
Negative.
Negative 153.76. And then we have negative 153.76.
I can't see.
So, I'm sorry, let me get out of your way. So we got 158.24. What is that? What units are that? Is that
Seconds.
Feet. Square.
feet? The ball goes.
Okay, we're done.
Derivative.
No, this is not a derivative. This is not a speed, right? What is this?
This is height.
This is a height. H prime, remember, is a speed. Now, I want to see how smart you guys are. If you take the derivative of a position, like height, if you take a derivative of that, then you get speed. What happens if you take the derivative of speed? What do you think you might get?
Height.
No. Anybody else know?
Height.
Acceleration is right.
Acceleration.
It's beautiful.
It's
It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
I was gonna pay attention.
Everybody get this down.
Beyonce is beautiful. This is not beautiful.
Now, do you want a shortcut?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to give you a shortcut.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're gonna have to wait till you take calculus to get a shortcut.
What?
I think I will make up a problem that you guys can
Jesus is needed
This
with
class is still better than
Check it out though, it's still,
They're playing Monopoly.
you get what you deserve.
Yeah, they don't
No, now you know about derivatives.
I didn't learn one thing. I just wrote it all down.
This is our whole side.
Hey, smile at the camera, because you guys are just being recorded.
Yeah, I know that we were being recorded.
What was the point of this?
We've been bamboozled.